Right, this could be interesting. Do you know what? Do I plug do you know what? I'm not going to plug my Yeti in. We're going to go Yeti OS. Let's get my channel. Do you know what? I think the iPhone mic's actually pretty good. Saving me bringing out my Yeti. Yeah, so we're going to attempt to build another Billy bookcase. So we've already got one up. Right, this could be interesting. That should be not a bad angle there. Oh, do you know what? I need to go back camera, don't I? Do you know what? Right, okay, that's trees or bushes. I'm going to put my screen brightness down because that's just going to burn camera like nothing enough. Right, let's see. Right, how does that look? You might not be able to see me now. So this is my haul. Potentially it's not actually ideal for building a Billy bookcase, which I discovered with building this one, the first one, or here. No, but that side. Well, this one just behind me. It's the length of this is not wide enough, and it caused a little bit of. It was a slightly problematic, shall we say. But we have got one up. Oh. Oh. So I've built one. Unfortunately, my skirting boards are too high, so there's a. Don't know if anybody's ever really got a Billy bookcase or built. There's actually a cut out at the back that's meant to fit the skirting boards. Unfortunately, in this house, my skirting boards are quite high, so you can probably see it from here. It's just a bit of a gap just sitting out from the wall, which actually isn't really that bad of a problem. And I think my skirting board's the same throughout the entire house. You can't even adjust it. You couldn't like cut a higher cutout. You could, but then you would. I think you would probably have to move the bottom shelf up a smidge. But no, it wouldn't even work because you'd need to redo the holes because there's like a screw, it's a captive. It's almost like a plastic latch that takes the screw and tightens it. So just maybe 5 minutes, I'm thinking here, which is not a good thing. But just having one bookcase built and up it's night and day. I mean, I've just chucked stuff on. You can see Concorde sitting in the top, Space Shuttle's there. I've got various other bits and bobs that we're lying about. So this is the other bookcases. We've got extenders as well that will sit in, actually it's going to sit on top of that one. I'm going to build one probably later and then put it on top to see what it's like. But this one that I'm going to build is going here, just against the wall here. Because we measured, I think they're 28 centimetres in width. So it'll fit perfect in here. That's the plan anyway. So these came at 9:30 this morning. I just practically, I got in from work and I thought I would grab a couple hours. Well, no. I think, oh god. Right, every time you talk about that, you yawn. I was going to grab an hour or two sleep, and I must have been just sleeping by about maybe 10 minutes max, maybe, and the door went. So, and I'm the kind of guy, I find it very hard to sleep after the fact, and especially if I know there's something that needs to get done. So, um, I'm sort of thinking how to build this one. I might learn from not my previous mistakes, but I'm thinking, because I had trouble putting the backboard in, because I don't have much room between this radiator and this door. I think I feel I've got more room this way, so I may just rearrange, and I may build it slightly different. Because I should be able to bend the board in without sliding it in as such. That could potentially maybe work. Could be fiddly, but it might work. I don't know actually. I'm. The first one got built okay, but I did have some issues with um, just once it's built, it's quite wide. It's, as I say, it's as wide as from this wall to that door, sort of thing. So I really don't have a lot of sort of room to play with. So we basically got. I'm trying to think actually. I think these are all the same. Yeah. So there's the number there, 50. I'm sure that's. I'll check the other side. I've got some other ones in here. There's stuff in there as well, because we've got a corner unit as well. So I think there's a couple. There's two Billy bookcases go together. There's corner pieces. There's another Billy bookcase. Yeah, it's going to be quite big. But that one's going in the spare room. I've got these sitting out a little bit because this is like a working base. But the plan is to get this other one built. Once I get this one built, it'll go here. There is actually, we're probably going to have a bracket, or not a bracket, but there's a bracket can go on the top of this. And there's another extender can go on top, so that will probably reach up above the nose of the Concorde there to give us extras, another shelf on top of that, basically. But it's all really just kinda, and I think we've got another one going in here, because that's kind of dead space up there, so that'll fit in there, and that gives us like 3 Billy bookcases out here. So I'm thinking, I think those ones in there are the smaller. There's like a smaller one you get, so it goes along, and then there's like a corner. There's like an edge and a corner, and then an edge, and there's another Billy bookcase, or the longer size. I'll check all these numbers just to make sure that they're all. I think it's 0.5 at the end. I've actually got my postcode there, which is maybe not ideal for, you can't see it, so. But I built the first one because you don't, I mean, building any of this stuff is easy. There's a wee name badge. Oh, sorry. There we go. Building this stuff is actually quite easy, but what you want to do is build one so that you know any shortfalls or issues or problems you might have. Because I'm lost to streaming and maybe swear words come out. And I'm going to get started soon because I want to get this done and maybe even do a, I don't know if I'll have time to do a wiggle live stream. Oh mate, I tell you, sitting in a 4 is not good at this age. I don't know how I'm going to get up here. For him, right, hold on. Oh, that sounded like a little bit of a stone there. Right, let's go. Yeah. Oh yeah, that was graceful. Right. So that's what we built. So basically, you've got the two there. You've got the wider one. You've got this little short one, stubby one. So I'm going to check my numbers here. Yeah, these are all 0.5. These are all your biggest Billy bookcases. Yeah, got my hammer. Probably just keep this because I could just use this manual, although there's one in there, so 6.5 a dozen. I'm just going to check what I've got in here actually. Yeah, these are. Actually, can check what this one is. Out of sight, out of sound. Yeah, these are. Yeah, they're the little thin ones. Oh god, that's actually two. Yeah, they're the B40s. That's the corner ones. Right, just get these in here. Do you know what? We put them in there. Just organise them. Right. Whew. Right, let's see what damage we can do here. Yeah. Do you know what is that? I think it is. Do you know, it's probably the same size. I don't think it is any bigger. It's just that there's maybe don't have these doors. The initial build's actually pretty decent. It's just when you go to put the backboard up, that kind of just gets in the way a little bit. Yeah, let's get this open. It's a little bit of a different stream. Some swear words might come out. Nah, that's not too bad. It's not. I think the hardest part is when you get it kind of built and you get a little bit of weight in it. Trying to think, we'd probably just rip this. Base. But the other one, I think it's probably actually upside down when I think about it. Doesn't really make a difference, does it? I might just get a wee cut. Just cutting down the edge of the box. And we just get rid of so many boxes. I think this one's upside down because the last one had you had to open them, but it doesn't really matter. Boxes are going out anyway, so I don't think we need boxes. To think that I used to, when I moved in here, it was like box. Right, so this is the backboard. I'm going to put that in here just now. So that folds, it's like a concertina, it folds. Oh, sorry. Right, so I can actually build this a little bit different to what I did before because it's quite good. Look, this big box, and that's all it's got. It's just got brackets in it. So I'm going to keep these brackets because these are the ones that attach to the wall, which we possibly could do at a later date. But at the moment, actually, no, I'm going to put them there, but I'm going to put them down here. Perfect. Right. So, Billy number 2. I wonder how they come up with Billy. I wonder if it's an abbreviation for something. But pretty much know what I'm doing. Once you build one, it's in the data banks. As I say, the hardest thing's really probably just getting the nails in, because once you get that board up, it's wide, but once you get one of the nails in the bottom, it will hold it. The two end ones. We'll work it out. I don't really have a whole load of space, that's the only thing in here. I have got space, but it's a little bit of a premium. Camera angle looks okay. Maybe not my best flattening position, but so I got this the other day. It's a cordless screwdriver drill, which is going to come in so handy. The hell is that? Anya's phone. Right.
I can't get products. Let me just right, so the front, right, I'm just going to get it so I can just bring it. Right, so hydrofacial I've done, right, come with you, right, I'm just at page 43. And I've still not finished. I know. That's fine. That's why I'm trying to get these next to I know.
So these are just, you just screw these in.
I know.
And these are the captive screws that basically, just simply there's a little twist point.
Right, so hydrofacial I've done, right, so I've done all that about hydrofacial, I've done all whatever it is. Right, so the company's offering, I've put in Harley's for it, right? Because it's a well-known area, I thought, you know what, it's in. So I've done Harley Street, and I've done that they use the hydrofacial trademark products, right? So I've put all that in. That one's fine. Put in the ingredients and blah blah blah.
So that's that part
how
drilled.
much they charge, put in a wee price tag, right? But, as you know, I've put quotes in. So the second one is
What do you want me to do? And keep a wee bit of cardboard just to hit the, just to save the
Trying to
base.
get any information on that
Information.
information statement. So I've just put in who the partners and the how you say that word. So it's like the work with your doctors, NHS,
I'll do this.
demological, you know, all that.
Just to save it, because I've got a hard 4,
And
possibly could chip it, so we don't want to do that.
when it says what you do, so permission to limit confidence through
Easy,
best
easy,
test
easy,
into the
easy.
hardware can you do, right? So I've done all that wee bits. Right, so the products. I don't know where to find. I've got
So,
customised serums.
yeah, so we've got,
customised serums, which is hyaluronic
I think
acid
this is the
and
top part actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then I put in about extraction.
I'm trying to actually think, there's one that screws
I
in
don't
the
know what
top.
they're using, but I knew in the extraction use something like with honey extract and salicylic acid. So I've wrote a bit about that, not in salicylic acid.
No, do you know what? So you've got the shelves, let's get the shelves
But I can't get you
separated.
a definite
So that gets a,
name of a product.
yes, it's the top 2 actually.
Oh, I've seen that, yeah. A couple of them. Right, so let me just try and get to that, what I'm looking for. Right. Just trying to do it quickly, Cheryl. Skin clinic. Send me the link. Yeah. Because I'm
So
trying
there we go.
trying
That's
to
just,
get-
that's a little baseboard. Goes right down the
So
bottom.
the thing I'm trying to get it. Ah,
I believe these are just shelves. Yeah, these are just the shelves. So these can go
right, so
in here
I've
just
been
now.
at the bottom. Support and information, complete procedure, patient feedback. The head office is Street right. Okay, so
Right, so these are getting Dowls. Oh, Rodney McDowell.
right, wait, I'll get you the other one. Right, so that's what was the other one I was going to use? Skin clinic. Right, company 3. I'm doing the Clinica Medica, which is another Glasgow-based one in Crow Road. Again, I can't find. I don't know why I'm not finding
There
that.
we go. So,
Because I'm apart.
just watch my shins. So pretty easy build. I think if I had a wee bit more room, it would be a lot easier. I mean, spare room, probably could have made room, but
It looks like a big going concern, that one. I've never heard of it.
so another one left. So I think the top one goes reversed up. Best thing ever, rubber mallet.
Are they using
This is for my
the-
bike.
the other
Use this for putting in your bearings, bottom bracket bearings and stuff.
Yeah, I clicked on
I actually need
that.
to fix my brother's bike when I think of it. I'll get that done, that's easy enough. Just these cranks are a bit loose. It's no biggie. Right. Right, so these are just the shelves. Get the little holes here. I don't know if you can see the little holes there.
Yeah. Right, another one.
Right, so we're putting in more screws.
Yeah, and the next one.
I mean, to be honest, this is pretty basic stuff. There's not a lot to this. It's pretty simple. It's not rocket science. In fact, this is not really necessary, but I would probably go as far as saying that it makes it a little bit easier because there's not really a lot of screwing in.
Oh, yeah. So how would I know what? Well, when you're doing the microneedling,
I can put this away to see.
Cleanse,
oh yeah.
tone, the moisturising, then after again on it. Yeah. Yeah. So, and I
Yeah, you can actually, it's got a wee white on it,
yeah,
which is
and
quite
a
handy.
soothing serum, an antioxidant soothing serum. Yeah, and where's that? And I'm going to put on that sun protection. That's what I'm going to put. Right, okay. Right, I'll pick what one I want.
So you don't really, these are not going super tight anyway.
Right, okay. Fab. Okay.
Oh, good. Yep. You don't have any times I've hit that door handle.
And I'm happy. I love. You can tell all my references how much I research. I love research. Yeah. Yeah.
Right, so basically,
that's fine. Right, let me just see just very quickly.
that's basically it. And then all we do is shelves, that's the top, this is the bottom, this is the back, the scalloped edge. As I say, you could maybe drill this or cut this up so that you're the skirting, but as I say, the skirting boards in here don't fit this. But you know what, I'm not really that bothered. Right, so basically we've got this little piece here. It's going to go just in here.
So therapy, and I've not done one for 3 yet. I've not.
So that just slots in like so.
Okay.
And then we've got
plan thing over
basically
the,
this one. Now,
okay.
back and front, this is the back. So your raw edge goes to the back.
Fine, that's done, and I've sent my remediation for.
And then that's that in.
I've completed.
And basically, what I wonder. I'm going to put the top one on. I'm kind of going out of the build sequence a little bit.
Well, if I get there, thank God I've got
So
support.
again,
Good support network.
base.
So I'll do up to my company 3, and I'm going to send.
In fact, you know what we'll do? Get these little parts.
And then I'll finish.
So these are little. Do you know what? I need to actually put them in first.
Finish the body and send it on, and then you can give me feedback what I need to put in.
I don't know. You can probably hear Anya.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks, Kat, for that.
So these just slide in.
Yeah. No, that's me. I'm fine. It's Friday.
And then basically, you.
Thanks, Kat. Right. Bye. Bye.
And then basically you just twist these in. They're simple dimples. Right, I'll maybe just get these fixed. Get these fixed in, and then I'll maybe just do the top one as well, because the top one's the same, but it basically go on the other side. Or like these holes here are going up, so that when you look at it, you don't see them. So again, that's going to be that way. So that's that in. Let's put these in. Right. So I'm thinking as I go here, because this is going to get quite, I wouldn't say, not super heavy, but it's. trying to kind of think ahead. Oh, we've got an intruder.
I'm not coming in. I'm just. Alright, I'm away down.
So that's Anya. She's loitering with intent. Nah, she's. How's this not turning? About half in. Right, let's get these. You probably really don't need to do these with a drill. You can do them with a little hand one, but for all it's worth, they're always plastic anyway, so you know you got a good drill that's got a nice sensitive trigger. Right, I'm thinking now, is there a way, the way of the Mandingo, is there a way that I could put this on and somehow nail this in? Because if I could do that, it'd be so much easier. I think it could be a possibility. Now what I'm going to do is, maybe, okay, that's maybe not going. So maybe going to try and shove these back. Because if I could build this kind of semi-up, halfway the old champion. Sorry buddy. If I can get these in, I can kind of, I can kind of build this maybe a little bit easier, if there is such a thing. Right, let's get this over. Got the box. There we go. Oh, right, something's. Oh yeah, I nearly took my eye out there. That was could be nasty. Right. Right. This is where you need to be a bit stealthy engineering here, because I don't know if this is going to work. Because what I'm thinking is, because this backboard here, this backboard's going to go on. Let's maybe get this in situ. Ooh, yeah. Just want this kind of just sitting in, because what I want to do is try and get it sitting, and then try and get the backboard in, maybe even just get a nail in it. If I get a nail in, I don't need to faff about, because this is quite, when you get this out, it's quite big, but you basically slide it in. So what I'm thinking is, if I do this, get it in the old slot, which is easier said than done, because it's quite bendy, but it's bendy of sorts. Do you know what? That is in. So what I'm thinking of, don't ask me what I'm thinking. That's in. That's it. Right, I wonder. that. I think that's in, kinda, is it? Maybe not. Oh, this is off, that's why. Right. The plan is, if I can get a nail in, just in this, or do you know what, I should have put the, should have marked it, shouldn't I? Right, nah, that's a bit of a bummer. I'm gonna have to go and leave this. My pencil's in here. Is that actually in? Do you know what I'm going to quickly do? Well, do you know what? I need to get that one. I can measure it. Let's maybe measure it. Because these nails really have to go in the middle of the shelf. So I wonder if I could just measure that. Because this is going to be the exact same. Because I really, do you know what I want to do? I want to get these screwed in at the top as well. Right, what's this measurement? To the middle shelf. It is 38.56. Typical IKEA, it's absolutely bang on the nut. Right, I'm going to get my screws. There should be enough holding this. Where did, oh, it's here. Where did I put my nuts? Does that come out somewhere? Right, this is maybe ball to a certain extent because it's not going to nut me groove. That's going to come out a wee bit. Okay. This could be maybe trickier than I thought. It's just because you're trying to get plan here and get this bottom bit semi-secure, and then I just need to fight the middle part roughly. Right, that's it. Stick that up there. Again, it's just a case of getting this. If I could just, I need to get my hand in there. I just need to get it in the slot. Do you know what I could do? Not really getting work as such. It's a bit of a pain. I could slide it out. That's quite tight in there for some reason. It's in here. It's in there. It's just this part here. It's just this bottom part. Okay, I might have to just go a wee bit of an angle. You watch the old drill there. Oh, there we go. That's it. That's it. That's it. Right. Right, plan. Do you have a plan? No, not really. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's definitely in. 100%. Right. Oh, that's come out again. Has it? Oh, I think it's in. Right. 38.5 is right here. Let's get a little marker on that bad boy. 30.5 is right there. Even if I just get a screw in it, that's all I need. I don't need. Right, that's just one nail in the coffin. Oh, that's popped out. That's popped out. That's popped out. Of course, I put my hammer as far away as I could get it on this blooming radiator. Right, that's popped out. This is why I need to get this attached. Yeah, okay. Just need to massage it. I know what you're thinking. There is an easier way of doing this. Yes, there is. Right. I'm going to get the old hammer and get a nail in here. That should be where the shelf is. Fingers crossed. Fingers. Just trying to get it in. That went in too easy. Yeah, it's maybe not exactly where it needs to be. It's the only thing with these shelves, it's kind of annoying. You get this sort of part. I'm trying to get this out now. Of course, I haven't really got anything that can get. And then this is probably going to fall on the floor. Oh my goodness. Right. These nails are actually quite good because they've got a little rib part, which actually really does quite a good job of holding it. That should be, maybe I'm a wee bit over. Right, maybe go there. Pain in the arse doing these things. Because I really don't have much. Yep, falls. It would fall. It's quite I really don't have much holding at the back. I could really do getting up against the wall, but I don't want to chip the wall. But really all I need to do is just get this. If I get this nail in, that's better. No, that's not getting into it. Right, I need to get the old eyeballs down here. Yeah, we're back out. I swear it's just a. Oh, for God's sake, that's. Chipped out a wee bit. Okay, it's an absolute pain. It's just missing it by not really that much. Oh, for God's. See, this is where of course that tracks. Should be right. I don't know why that's not going in. That's got to be it, really. gotta be it. It's gotta be it. I don't know why. It's gotta be. I honestly do hate these nails when you have to put it in the back. That's it. That's it. It has kinda. We'll just need to. Right, get another one in there. It's just not an ideal situation to do it, to be honest. You know, you really need this lying down. So we're just going to have to go really eyeball it, which is not ideal. In fact, what I could do, let's measure it. Trying to get this, not really going this way. Aye. Let's get that line drawn. Maybe not perfect. Should be with a straight edge for this bit. They're always the worst doing this. If I was being perfectly honest, it's probably one of my pet hates is nailing these. Right. Dump these all out on here, because what we can do is we've got those screws, we get the ones at the top, and then we can, that's at least these parts on. Right, two ones up here which could be quite difficult. I may just maybe do them at a later date. Yeah, because they're just up there. You know, I would actually prefer like a screw hole if I'm brutally honest. You just screw them in. Oh, that's been through too quick. This one's a pain. Absolute pain. Maybe, yeah, just it's Kind of is what it is. Definitely feel it again. It's better. So let's head off to the side. Oh, gimme. Maybe I shouldn't have gone through this. Maybe that's. Oh, go away, door. Good. God's sake. Oh, God. Gloves are off. Gloves are off. You get that little bit of a gap. And then you kind of lose the. That's right home. I think screws. Oh my God! That door handle's hurt me, poked me. Feel my pain. Oh, that's not too easy. Yep. The middle one's always the absolute pain. Pain in the you know what. Probably too much up here, but it could be problematic maybe for foot. Okay. Getting it. But yeah, probably lost a little bit of height. Ow! Just hurt my elbow. You know what? There's a lot poking me. Oh. No screw away. No screw. Nail. Off. It's worse than a Lego. Maybe just put this one here then, eh? Right, we're nearly there in this one. Nearly there. Right, so, I'll drink here. Right, let's take all this, because this is... What was that? That's my hammer. Because this is all the pins. You've got the top hangers. So I've got... Right, I'm just planning on sliding this down. So I've got two of those little... I don't know if they're called captive screws, whatever they're called. They're little... like twisted, it's almost like a 180. Yeah, you're not going to see that, so that's... Right, here we go. Just trying to get it. In fact, you know what, I'm going to move these anyway, so that can go there, those can go there, that can go use. Actually might have to move as well, believe it or not. Right, hold on, before I put this down and cause a wee bit of let's manoeuvre. Right, you can sit up there just now, because I need to get, this can go over here actually. I feel I'm going to need that room. Right, hammer can go with the tools. Hammer time. Hammer time! Oh. Do you know what, I should really get my, what's that wee thing that's been rattling a bit. Right, set that there just now. Oh. A wee dust, a wee dicht with the duster. Right, camera angle, that's good be. Right, let's put yous here actually. Don't know how this is going to sit on here, my iPad's up here. Let's see how this sits on my iPad Extreme. How does that work? That's not too bad. So this is going just in here. So I've basically got, there's a little sensor up here. This is my, well, it's not, it's my security. If that wasn't there, we could probably get it flush into that wall. But in saying that, these cutouts don't really, are not really suitable for my house. Let's see what we've got here. I can possibly get this up. So I need to be semi-careful here. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to screw that part in because you know how I said those screws are not attached? Yeah, those blooming. I can glue them down. It's just like, it's really annoying, those tap in screw things or tap in nails. At the edge they're okay, but right, that's them in. I want to get them really secured before we. Now, if I was further up there, it would probably be better. I want to see if I can. Maybe not. Oh, yeah, I think I'm kind of stuck here actually. It's the belly. If I was a little bit further up with these, oh my god, there's no budging them. Right, let's see. Try again. Ah, there we go. That's better. Get that up on the stretch. That would probably actually. You see what it's like right in. Yeah, that's actually not bad like that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see just down here. You see the cutout for the skirting board, which is meant to go just nicely in here. And that would be flush to the wall, but we would have to cut away this amount, which it can be done. But it means that, yeah, it means that that whole backboard would have to come up. It's just, yeah, it's going to confuse. But I'm thinking of putting lights at the back here. A wee battery box down here, and I can shove the battery box in there really, and just light it up as an option. Now, if we put, in fact, we could probably actually, I don't know, let's bring it all the way up here. Again, you can attach these to the wall, which I'm probably maybe going to do with command strips. Probably for the nice little, this big box here. Oh. Yeah, so I think that's actually quite nice, right tight to that wall, but I don't know what I could put in here. Well, that's another one done. You get the shelves in though. So having the shelves. Don't forget I'm streaming, so the camera's just there, just on top of my amp.
I'll check before I come out.
You won this camera shy last night. Sorry.
Aye, that's different, but
That's different. Just,
Where is it down?
just there.
Aye, just because I'm here.
Right.
Oh, no.
You can have it either all the way here
I would
or
have
in the
it.
middle
I would
or all the way up.
I would do it all the way up because we can sit with
That's what I
Cornelius.
thought. But then we wouldn't get the header because of that thing. So
No,
we might.
no. You might have to leave it there, darling. Aye, I can see.
So you could just.
How far along can you bring it down?
Oh, I can get it all the way. I can get it right up. I can get it right up here and kind of screw it up. I can get it like that.
And you'll just need to see. Wait till switch this down.
Because the sensor for the alarm's just there. But if you wanted to put the top part
I think
on,
we should put the top part.
you'd have to bring it out, just so you'd have to bring it like it's catching. Probably about there.
Yeah, okay. Might have to hook that one onto the wall down.
Aye, obviously it's.
Yeah.
When you get command strips.
Aye, that's it. I knew there was
I
some.
can do that at a later date.
Yeah.
Because I've got these brackets, so to do that, I'd probably screw that on, get command strip there,
Okay.
and just
Yes.
stick it.
Good thinking, Batman.
So it'd come out like that, and then that would screw
Stick
in
on
here,
there. That would be ideal,
and
darling.
then
Yes.
that would hold it. But I need to do that when it's in place. It's not a command strip anyway.
Lovely. Good.
So if you want it here with this wee gap,
If you feel that that's okay,
well,
I just think it's nice because we could put
aye, you
a
could-
plant in Cornelius
Aye.
there or something, you know.
if you put that one right up,
Mm-hmm.
it means you
We're,
wouldn't.
we're going to get the box, and I think we'll need the box
Aye.
because that's
I mean,
one
it's-
almost filled already,
Aye.
and that's not starting in the wee dioramas and stuff that we've got.
I'll get the shelves out.
Yeah,
I'll wait just there now.
yeah, lovely, darling. You're doing well.
I think that might be my last one.
Yeah.
Diorama. Oh. Yeah, so I'm probably. What I'll do is I'll get the shelves on and I'll take you for a wee tour of the one that I've filled. It's not ideal, it's not the way it should be. It's like. We've just really put kits on. I mean, to be honest, there is more kits about, but there's not. Yeah. There's some I would have to adjust the shelves, so I may actually put my jaws and my C3PO maybe, because I would need to adjust the shelves here. Because you can adjust the shelves to your heart's content. Nothing's really set in stone. But you do have the flexibility of changing up a little. One of these screws, these must just go in. Yeah, they'll just screw in there. That's ideal. That's easy enough. Just to attach it to the wall, which we probably will do because it'll give us a little bit of security. Which, as you probably know with Lego, you probably need that. What did to do with this other bag? Yeah. Right, so what I may do is I may just get. See, oh, there's a washer. I need that washer. Yeah, we can move the shelves to where we need it. At this moment in time, it's really just about getting stuff on them and just filling them with no apparent order, just getting filled. So I will grab C3PO. So there he is. That was a great build actually. So he's going to have to go, yeah, he's going to have to go probably that. It's going to have to be this one. Right, got my finger on it. We'll see what this is like. It might not be, there might be some builds that we just have to go with, you know, a certain look. Because obviously the middle shelf is fixed, and then you've got two shelves top and bottom. You don't have to put them in if you had a bigger thing to display. You know, you could put that in. Just means you're going to have like extra shelves, sort of thing. Right, let's count down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's in this one. So these are quite good. You can adjust these to whatever height. And they don't really, they're kind of weird. They sort of sit in a bit of an angle, which is kind of strange. I might get you your camera. I might get it up here. As long as the heat doesn't come on, you melt. Just so I can show you what I'm really doing here. Don't know, would that be okay just there? Maybe. Maybe get it like that. It wants to stay. Right. So I'm going to put C3PO on this shelf. How does that look? Yeah, it's not too bad. You can see what I'm doing. Right, that's the shelf in. Oh, perfect. Perfection. Let's get his pal. Old R2. R2 D2. Vader's there, so I've got my I don't know. Oh, this. Nah, I can't move it because one of the pallets is sitting out just a wee smidge. Oh, and I've just completely destroyed the case for it. Oh. It's the only thing with Lego, it's like you just need to look at it in the wrong way and it just kind of goes mad on you. The old mad eye. I'm just adjusting this. I've got R2D2, I've put his cooking utensils at the back. I know they're not cooking utensils, but that's what I'm calling them. Right. Here's R2. I'm going to sit him there actually while I offload the little nameplates. Right. He's going to take it back a little bit. There we go. And then he puts his hand just on him. There we go. Now we've got the little name plaques, which I may actually have to kind of put one there. Again, these are not, this layout is, we're probably going to end up really chopping and changing here, if I'm honest. But there we go. That actually looks pretty good there. I may build one of these extenders and put it on this one just to see what it's like for scale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So would that be the halfway point there, I think, roughly. So this is going to be a bit of an odd shelf. So we're going to have to customise them a little bit. So we're probably going to, some we may have to put odd shelf numbers perhaps, just to get them out. What did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's kind of in between. It's not perfect. So that's on 7 with a 7 above it, so it's not perfect. You probably could drill extra holes actually in these, if you really wanted, that is. For me that's just too much fat. It's not too much fat, but it's a lot of drilling and, you know.
Too much fat.
You could put extra holes, but the holes are actually pretty decent spacing for what you need. There you go. That's not too bad. That gives you a little kind of half size. Boxes in the way. Careful with this one, because this is quite, it's not flimsy, but oh sugar. The boat just sits on top and it's got a habit of just shooting out, which is rather, it's not alarming, but just get that bit at the back. It's kind of, oh that's perfect. Well, it's not really, because the only thing I would say, I may have to put them a little bit more forward in a way. Ooh. Ooh. Yeah, you can kind of still see C3PO. It's just getting the nameplates. It's maybe going to be a little bit. Going to need a bigger boat. Right, that fits in there. As I say, I'm not really. Yeah, I don't know how I would get that. Do you know what? Maybe that should do that on its own shelf. Maybe do the same down here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's on 12. I'm just giving all these down. So I'll maybe replicate that, because that needs to be at the front really. Yeah, a little bit of glue up there. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it's on 12. So it's in there. We'll see what this looks like. I mean, obviously not every kit is the same size. Get in there. Get in there! There we go. It's easy once you get it properly kind of aligned and not. I don't know if you can actually, you probably can't really see me too much here. Could I eyeball this? Is it there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's one there. And then we'll probably just do the same what we did up here. We'll do a 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right, nearly done here. Right, that's them. Right, let's see. Oh, thank God, getting up. Jeez. Ugh. Go. Fine, quite nice. It really just fits in a little slot. A little hole. With a chamfered edge. maybe actually get C3PO on that there. And keep the boat up there. Because they can sit a little bit better. You know, they kind of need a little bit of space. There we go. Right, get the name plaques. Because that way you can get the name plaque just there in here. That's better. And then the jaws can kind of go centre. That's pretty decent. Hello, my name's Bruce. That's what they must have named that shark after, Bruce and Jaws. So here's oh God, how do we? There we go. So he did. Let's get him in. Yeah, I think whoa. I feel that boat always looks as if it's. Oh, there we go. That's it. Yeah, that's it. So it goes right in there. Don't know if he actually. I think it kind of locks in like that. There we go. Still need to get these little guide wires in this boat sort of down that kind of fiddly. I think I actually had the shark. Every time you move this, I actually wish it would maybe give you like, do you know what, it's something I may invest, like almost like a kind of bungee style cord. I'm just trying to get this boat, it sits on. There we go. So I can move that along a smidge. Just to there. I don't know if you can see, yeah you can see me. I've got the wee minifigs here, so I'll probably put Hooper up there. Hooper! Hooper! Oh, machete wielding Quint. So there's his studs. I've actually got the boat deck full of junk, which actually it really was at that point. I don't think people were caring to it. Oh, that's the chump bucket. Can't really see. Oh, he's in. And then I'll probably put Brody up in the wheelhouse, stick him up there. There you go. And then I'll put the rest of Jaws. It's quite good because you can actually display him by himself with the characters, which is quite good. So I'll put him just there. That's it. That's us got the other shelf up. What I may do is I may just move this, take my can off, because guaranteed I may drop my can. Guaranteed. Pen, wee knife, wee knifer. Probably not really have that table there, but there we go, folks. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to kind of take you in, I'm going to get my brightness up so I can see what the hell I'm doing. Right, so there's C3PO in his little home. You know, again, you could probably deck this out with some form of like LED lights. You have to do a little bit of engineering, to be honest, but it's possible. And then I've got Jaws up here. Again, nothing's final. And up here, so as I come in my door's just here. So as you come in the door, you're greeted with R2 is meant to go just where Darth Vader is, but this Billy bookcase is in the way just here, so I'm kind of, I could move it, but it's a solid weight. But here's my little stand. Nothing in this case is going to be where it is, if you know what I mean. The DB5 there, you've got the spiny Mario Kart shell, you've got Mansell, Senna, Cars, Back to the Future, 911 Turbo, NASA Space Shuttle, Upscale Baby, Hubble Telescope, Apollo 11 Moonlander, those 25th anniversary minifigs, Millennium Falcon, the Tantive display, and right up the top there is Concorde. You got to angle this in the way, which I think is quite a good way of doing it because you get to see the engines at the back. If you put it the other way, it kind of sticks out, which is possible. It's not like you can't display it round. But yeah, it just kind of takes up a little bit of room. So what I might do now is I might build one of these extension. Do you know my hall? My hall used to be really like spacious. It's but don't get me wrong, it's good because it's going to be really nice. You're going to have nice little displays. But it'd be nice a little LED light right under that footwell, just in the front. But again, it's powering these up. It's not the problem, but because you need a lot of batteries and stuff, right? Do we build one of these? Wait, I'll just put you back on. Can I? Oh, I bet it doesn't fit. It doesn't. It would fit in there. It would fit here. Right, let's see. Let's see if this is a good angle. Might not be. Let's see, how does that look? Let's get a verification. How does that look? That's not bad. Right, I can build, let's just get one of these out actually. So these are the Billy bookcase extensions. Checking all the numbers. So these are basically I've never actually built one, so I don't really know. But these are going to go on top of this, so it gives you an extension up, basically, I think. I imagine there may be attachment at the back that you'd have to do. I'm going to see how they look up, just to see. Remember, children, be careful with a knife. Right, plastic, get the knife shielded. Right, so what we got, what's in the box? What's in the box? Brad Pitt's he'd been in the box. I think he's been a bad boy. If you hear with the court case findings, well, that wasn't it, but he wasn't exactly a nice boy. Anyway, you might be watching this stream, so you need to be careful. Oh, who put that sticker there? That sticker may not really be a problem. Anyway, right, what have we got here? Billy. Right, let's see. Oh, the old feet are sore. Right, so it's much the same process. So we've got two ends. We have got a little box of utensils. Again, much the same. Two brackets which this open. I think we can. No, of course that wouldn't tear. Right, how do I look? Somebody has. Who's come in? If you've been in for a while, I do apologise because I'm. Jack plays flight sim. How you doing, buddy? A long time no see. It's been a while. Right, if you're still here, judging by I've only got one person, which is me. I think you're probably away. Hello, looking great. Oh, cheers. Again, you're maybe not here, but cheers for that. I had my iPad round the corner, so I was otherwise engaged. Yeah, we're building storage basically, because we're at that point now where we need storage. It's getting, yeah, I'm not gonna lie, it's getting pretty bad. Right, so here we go. So again, I think we're just doing the exact same. So they've got, it looks as if they've got two here. Right, so we're using the longer dowels and we're using the smaller ones for the other one. Okay, so the one that's got 4 is getting the bigger dowel, and then the smaller ones. Cool. And it's quite good. Probably, actually, to be honest, you probably can't put. It's funny, you can't put something big into a small hole. Oh, it's nice to see you again. Absolute flange. I tell you that, get door handles and up, man. Jodie checked it about 10 times. Right, so the big ones are going to be going in this one. Right up the Jodie. The old Jodie Schechter. Again, the holes there line up. That's the little, that's screw bracket you put in my hammer. Yeah, the hammer. A hammer in the morning. Oh, a wee bit of hand cramp there. Can I get a wee bit of hand cramp? It was good to see Jack play. I kind of missed him though, so. Right, so I think this one, that's that one done. And then I think we just rinse and repeat this one. Yeah, it's just the same. This is like a thinner board. And we're just in the middle here. I remember the days you used to put glue in the dowel holes. You don't really do that now. I think they've engineered it so that you really don't. I think the fittings, I think before you didn't have a mechanical fit or like a screw that held it in place. You just had a dowel with glue basically, so it had to be kind of rigid. Right. So that's them then. Right, so we have got. So we've got these screws going in. So we've got the screws going into these little parts here. So, yeah. Right, so what we've got, what's the arrangement? It's a bit like Lego, you really got to have it in how it's on here. So you could end up with a bit of heartache. So I've noticed that you don't really get any spares, which in a Swedish company they probably really spend a lot of money on their automation. Automation. You love it, bitch. Right, so let's get the old screw these in. So it looks as if we have got, yeah, I think it's much the same as it was in the big Billy bookcases. Just two in the bottom here. And then we've got one up the top. Yep, because that's three. Where's that one going? Right there. Gotcha. You probably really don't need, I don't say you don't need this, but because they're pretty kind of small screws, but it's always handy having a screwdriver, so it is. Right, so what we got here looks as if, let me get that here, get this here. Looks as if we've got, right, how's this going? So we've got the big board, this one, going holes facing down the way. So what way they got a raw edge, right? So I think it'll be that way. Yeah, because that looks as if it's the back. Ah, see, that's, right, it's this one. So that's going here. That's the way it's going. So it's going this way. Right, that's sliding in like that. This one is going, let's see the orientation. So it looks as if these holes are going to the outside. That slides in, basically. Okay, and then this one's just going to go on the top, I'd imagine. Yeah, box it in. Oh, it says, look, do not use a screwdriver. Don't use like a, you know, a, what do you call it? Electric baby. To be honest, maybe back in the day it would be a good idea, but now, there we go, we'll have a jump with it. Is that right? Yeah, got a wee hole there. Right, captive screws in the back here. They're obviously going all in, so. Oh, there's metal ones actually. So we've got the plastic, I take it the metal ones are going in, yeah. I want the metal ones in the side. Yeah, these are chunkier boys. So these two metal ones look as if they're going in here, right? Let's see. There'll be an obvious reason for this. A bit more rigidity. Right. I'm going to do it with a screwdriver because it's easy enough. With the torque settings in these things, they're hand tightening anyway, so. It's metal as well, so. Bill me. I probably with these plastic ones you wouldn't want to be doing too much, but. No, that's just felt. My pal would say my dogs are barking. There must be another two of these inside. There we go. Right. Right, what have we got here? We have got... Right, so we've done that. Done that. Right, we've got a screw going in here, which is quite nice. That's it. I'm interested to see how these are going to look. It's going to give you a wee bit of extension. Is that the, yeah. Yeah, that's, just making sure it's right. Lovely job, right. Right, that's that done. Over the page. Right, so basically, I see what they're doing. So, yeah, you must have a screw hole on the top of these Billy cases. Billy, why don't you come on home? That's a polite one. Because I need up the top. So, so one of the things you need when you move into a house that's like that the King, Queen and England used to stay in, you need step ladders to get up. Yeah. So they've also got a wee partition part up here that you put those screws in. So we might as well do it. And then you attach these other two plastic in. So these are little extensions you do to the Billy bookcases. Just in case you need extra kits up there, as you do. I mean, it's not like I'm mad with Lego. Right, let's get that screwed in. Oh, is that it? No, it's not. I thought that was a flathead for a second. You swine. Oh, yeah. Right, get this one. Nice twist in the body there. Move. That's it. That's it. Move. Thing. Again, I probably need my little. I'll take this off. I'll put it in. Put this in here. Right. So the idea. This bad boy. This is going to go up here now. Can I? Do you know what I'm trying to go? Right, I'm going to have to put this here. Set that like that. Maybe go up a step or two. Should be enough just to get a wee bit of height. Let that slots in. Quite genius, the Swedish. Huh? Tell you what, they didn't come down in a. Didn't come up the Clyde in a banana boat. Don't know if I can actually say that, but I'll just say it. Right, so that just sits up. And basically all we've got here is another extension, which I think we'll need on the other ones as well. And that goes in there. That goes in, that's it. That's it. Right, that's it. Right, so that is the extension on the Billy bookcase. I might just keep these ladders out just now. Oh, sugar. There we go. Yeah, do you know the thing is, I may have to just trim the backboard just a smidge because it went up a little bit higher, which is a pain in the absolute you know what. Just when I was nailing the board in at base, you can't even. I've just noticed, I've just done all of that, and you can't see me because the camera's facing the wrong way. Right, so you actually missed all that, which is, yeah. So yeah, that gives us an extension. As I say, I do need to cut the back baseboard just a smidge. It's just that the backboard went up slightly when I was nailing it, and it's yeah, it's just hold it up a wee bit. So I'm maybe just gonna have to adjust that. It's no biggie. Just means I'm maybe gonna have to just adjust that a smidge. May have to use the old Weatherman. If I would it be better going up this way? Oh man, go this way I think. How does it look? You'll see me go up. You go right up my squeaker. Right, so yeah, it's just because. Right, so I'm gonna just undo this and just trim that a smidge. If it's possible, that is. It should be. Maybe turn this up. Turn this like this. Yeah, so you can just, it's hard, I can bring you up here, but basically I've just got a wee bit of an extra excess. I wonder if I can get in there with a Weatherman. Yeah, it could be a little bit. It's going to work, but it's going to be a bit of a faff, isn't it? Probably a quicker way of doing this. Probably a cleaner way of doing it as well. Think. Nah, do that in my trousers, might fall down. Right, let's maybe get this down. Right, I'm probably blocking your view. Yeah, I just need to trim this. If I had like a really good chisel, a super sharp chisel would absolutely cut through it, but I actually have got chisels. Don't know actually, I don't really even know where they are. I think I have brought them up, but do you know what, I don't know. Do you know, it's really not that much. It's like, yeah, it's, let's see. Nah, you really can't. It's not just as easy as cutting it really, if I'm honest. old job, eh? The old job, Bertio. It's just my stroke is like short because I've got the long here. You know, once I get down, it's just getting the angle. It's not too bad. It's just because, as I say, when I nailed it, it just a smidge moved up. Just a smidge. So I'm just having to kind of level off a little bit. Just raising up a little bit. It's my Lego kits I really need to watch. Oh well, I mean, what a fantastic tool, seriously. And it's not in the shop, but we'll not worry about that. It's in my shop. Right, that might do that, I think. Just a minor tweak, as I say. I'm going to just level this little portion out. I think that should be fine. I'm thinking, yeah, there's a little recess in that. Right, let's see. Let's get a butcher's at this. Right, get up. Wrong way. Quite solid these actually. Get in the hole. Yeah, that's it. Right, that's it. Right, let's go. Get that in. There we go. Lovely, jubbly. You can down really gingerly because, right, so I think I may just put this up, get out of the way. Right, let's put them in here. I'm sweating my arse off. Right, that's that extending up.
Is it? Good.
Oh, shite. Won't you? That is good. You may have to. So how many? I wonder how many. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 of them. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to check this one I've got here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's probably. Well, that's a. God, that's 9 day. Yeah, so that's the. A wee drink. So that's the top extender on. You know, you could probably put that actually like sitting down as well. You could probably even put some here, just at the door. In fact, yeah, the door will open. Yeah, I'm just checking that the door, yeah, door opens, it doesn't impede any of the models. I'm trying to think if it would impede. Sorry R2-D2, you're just, I'll get you in your place. Oh, it's perfect. Doesn't impede any of the wings. I've just realised that you can't see me the whole time. Right, so that's probably going to do it for this live stream. I don't think there's many people on, but that's my first two bookcases done. I may build that other extender, just put it up in that one, and that's the two complete Billy bookcases done. But I'll do that off stream because, yeah, it's. But that's good. That's a good, good engineering. Right, folks, I will love you and leave you. Anybody wants any extra Billy bookcase instruction manuals, I'll be probably going to auction. But anyway, let's. So there we go. So this is one without the Billy bookcase. You can see, you know, I'm 5'9" and 9 3/4, 5'10" on a good day. So you can see it must be easily 6 foot, whatever, odds. And then we go to this one. So that's where the normal Billy bookcase would stop, and then we've got that extension up there. So we could put some way up the top there, which is maybe not the best way to view Lego, but you know, it's it is what it is. Right, so yeah, I'm gonna end. In fact, do you know what? Let's pan round here. There we go. I've actually got some sweat. Look at that, it's glistening. So I'll probably deposit something in the toilet and wash my face at the same time. It's not number 2, it's number 1. But yeah, they look good. So you can see the height the extension gives you. So I'm like here, and then you get that extension, whereas in this one, up here, you see that doesn't have the extension. So I'm going to build that extension, put it on, probably my Concorde's going to have to go up the top, which may look actually quite good. Maybe. Yeah. We'll work it out. I mean, it's work in progress. But yeah, it suits the white. You need the white. Oh, and this is also my... You can see here, this is my Starry Night and my sunflowers. And we're going to probably... Mona Lisa's going to go here, and there's other projects going to go here as well. So it's all good in the hood, as they say. But anyway, folks, I don't think there's many people on. Bunch of losers, man. I don't know that for people watching. Mind you, I did miss Jack Plays Flight Sim. He's not been in for a while, and I ended up missing him. But anyway, folks, take care. Catch you next time. Boy, how not? It's like no IKEA.